Deep beneath the lush valleys and towering peaks of South America, a colossal monster is rumbling back to life. Scientists call it a supervolcano, but to those who live near it, it's something far more terrifying, an ancient titan with the power to reshape continents and darken skies across the globe. And now, after centuries of eerie silence, the signs are unmistakable. The beast is waking up. A supervolcano's dark history. The Andes Mountains stretch like a jagged spine down the western edge of South America, hiding more than just breathtaking landscapes. Beneath this tectonic battleground lies one of the most feared geological formations on Earth, a supervolcano that once turned vast stretches of the continent into a fiery wasteland. The culprit? Cerro Galen, an enormous caldera in northwestern Argentina, formed during a cataclysmic eruption some 2.2 million years ago. That ancient explosion was so violent, it blasted out more than 1,000 cubic kilometers of volcanic material, blanketing much of the southern hemisphere in ash and choking the atmosphere with sulfur. Crops failed, temperatures plummeted, ecosystems collapsed. If such an eruption happened today, it would be nothing short of an extinction-level event. Now, after eons of dormancy, Cerro Galen, and its volatile cousins nearby, are showing troubling signs of activity. A murmur beneath the earth. It began quietly. Scientists stationed around the central Andes noticed subtle changes, small tremors, barely detectable seismic activity. But then the ground started lifting. Satellite imagery revealed that parts of the caldera were rising by several centimeters each year, a red flag that magma was moving beneath the surface. Volcanologist Dr. Lucia Romero from the University of Buenos Aires has been tracking the region for over a decade. At first, we thought it was just residual heat, she explains. But the deformation patterns, combined with gas emissions, tell us a different story. Something is feeding the magma chamber. Something is pushing upward. Sulfur dioxide levels in the atmosphere are spiking. Carbon dioxide is venting through cracks in the earth. Small steam plumes have been spotted from satellite images, rising from fissures that were long thought inactive. And then came the earthquakes. A symphony of shaking. In early June 2025, the town of San Antonio de los Cobres, nestled high in the Andes, experienced a series of shallow quakes, each more intense than the last. Locals, long used to living near the caldera, grew anxious. "We've always known there was a volcano," says Rosa Gutierrez, a schoolteacher from the area. But this time, the animals started fleeing. The birds disappeared. The air smelled different, metallic, like something was burning deep underground. Scientists confirmed their fears. A swarm of over 300 quakes in 48 hours, a seismic crescendo often associated with magma movement. Some tremors were so shallow, they rattled buildings and cracked roads. Emergency alerts were issued, and a 30-kilometer exclusion zone was established around the caldera. And yet, the pressure keeps building. The science of super eruptions. Supervolcanoes aren't like your average volcanic cones. They don't spew lava from a single peak. Instead, they possess massive underground magma chambers, like a balloon filling slowly over millennia. When the pressure becomes too great, the Earth doesn't erupt, it explodes, collapsing in on itself and vomiting out unimaginable amounts of ash, rock, and gas. There are fewer than 20 known supervolcanoes on Earth, and Cerro Galen is one of the largest. A full-scale eruption could send ash clouds 30 kilometers into the sky, blocking sunlight and triggering what scientists call a volcanic winter. Global temperatures could drop by 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. Crops would fail. Food shortages would ripple across continents. Airlines would be grounded, and supply chains would grind to a halt. This isn't science fiction. It's geological history, and it's happened before. Whispers from the past. Roughly 74,000 years ago, a supervolcano in Indonesia, Lake Toba, erupted in one of the most violent explosions Earth has ever seen. It's believed to have triggered a global climate collapse and possibly even pushed humanity to the brink of extinction. Cerro Galen's ancient eruption wasn't far behind in magnitude. And now, for the first time in human memory, it's giving off signals eerily similar to Toba's pre-eruption activity. Geophysicist Dr. Marcos Herrera, part of the international research team monitoring the Andes, warns that we're entering uncharted territory. "We don't know if this is a prelude to something catastrophic, or a false alarm," he says. But the systems we're observing, gas emissions, seismic swarms, deformation, all point to significant magmatic movement. We cannot afford to be complacent. Preparing for the unthinkable, governments across South America are now scrambling. Emergency drills have been launched. Volcanic ash simulations are being tested in major cities like Salta and Tucumán. International volcanology teams from the US, Japan, and Italy have joined the mission to monitor Cerro Galen in real time. Meanwhile, social media is flooded with speculation and fear. Some users claim to have seen glowing skies at night, though experts say these are likely due to atmospheric interference. Conspiracy theories abound, but scientists remain grounded in hard data. Still, one fact remains: the caldera is changing, and no one knows exactly what comes next. Hope in the face of fire. Despite the looming threat, there is hope. Technology has advanced dramatically since the last major volcanic catastrophe. Satellite systems like INSAR can detect ground deformation with pinpoint accuracy. AI-assisted modeling is helping predict eruption timelines with greater precision. Drones are flying directly into gas vents to measure temperatures and chemical compositions. And most importantly, the world is watching. Yes, it's dangerous, but it's also a chance to learn, to understand the rhythms of a supervolcano before it's too late. The final countdown? No one can say for sure if Cerro Galen will erupt tomorrow, in 10 years, or never. Supervolcanoes are as mysterious as they are deadly, but one thing is clear: South America's sleeping giant is stirring, and as it breathes beneath the Andes, scientists and the world are holding theirs.
Thanks for watching, and subscribe for the more video.